Hey guys, welcome back to the FHIT Webinar series. Today we're going to start talking about the all-important facet of recovery. Recovery is going to be one of your best tools at performing at a high level day in and day out. However, recovery is such a vague term that encompasses so many different modalities that all need to work together to produce one positive result. That's a big problem. And this recovery series, then we aim to break down each one of those complicated ideas into each of their individual pieces so you can better understand and get a better recovery altogether. Okay, today's topic then goes along with why I'm hanging out with my bed instead of in the gym. It's because today's topic is sleep. Sleep is extremely important when it comes to recovery and performing at a high level, okay? Sleep is going to function in 4 major areas within our performance. It's going to affect alertness, it's going to affect creativity, mental processing, and then even our hormonal interactions, okay? A lack of sleep is going to decrease individual pieces of each one of those 4 major parts, all right? When we look at what lack of sleep might actually do, we're going to see a decreased mental processing time, okay? You won't be able to read situations as quickly as they happen, and you're going to find yourself one step behind the action at all times, okay? When we look at our ability to improvise, being creative to get out of situations is going to be much less manageable as if you had a full night of sleep, okay? Your ability to react to different situations and anticipate the play is going to decrease as well. We even look at our physical recovery that is affected with a lack of sleep. All right, our stress levels and our testosterone levels are way off, okay? We see our stress levels, our cortisol levels, they're way, way up here. You know, they're skyrocketing because we're not getting enough sleep, okay? Well, our testosterone levels are going to do the opposite. They're going to plummet. They're going to just drop big time, okay? Big, big problem when this happens because we don't have enough sleep, our stress levels are up, our testosterone levels are down. Well, if our stress levels are high, then we cannot recover, we cannot repair any damage we've done. And if our testosterone levels are low, that's the hormone we need to repair and recover our body, okay? So those 2 factors are just going to continually snowball and compound off each other to make recovery very difficult with a lack of sleep. Getting enough sleep then is going to be extremely important to, make this recovery process better. But what is enough sleep? Well, we've all heard the 7 to 8 hour rule, and that's true. Aim for that 7 to 8 hours. But as an athlete, make sure you're adding on 1 hour of sleep for every hour of hard physical activity you're doing that day. If you had an hour-long practice that is extremely hard, try and add an extra hour of sleep, okay? So now we're getting 8-9 hours of sleep that night, okay? And if it's 2-hour practice, then we're getting 9-10 hours of sleep, right? Getting enough sleep's important, but getting good quality sleep's also important, okay? How do we do that? Well, we can get rid of stimulants before bed, all right? So things like your phone, an iPad, your computer, backlit screens, those types of devices, they're going to keep this brain awake, and it's going to make it very difficult for you to fall asleep and sleep well. Getting rid of caffeine, okay? Caffeine also affects your brain and makes your mind go crazy. So limit that in the afternoons, maybe noon, maybe 2 o'clock at the very latest, okay? But it's going to be dependent upon who you are. Caffeine affects all of us very differently. Try and drink some relaxing tea even. Tea, herbal tea especially, can help you relax and just unwind in the evening, and it might make it easier to sleep then. The biggest thing though is going to be just developing a routine. Set aside half an hour or an hour every single night and try to do the exact same thing in the exact same order every single night, and that'll let your body know, okay, now it's time to go to sleep, or now it's time to be awake and go about my day, okay? On top of that, we have napping, right? Because sometimes it's not just a matter of getting enough sleep, it's I physically could not get enough sleep because I'm busy. I get it, there's a lot of things going on. So try and mix a nap in, okay? Even a 20-minute nap is good enough to reestablish the creativity within your brain. A 45-minute nap is going to completely restore your mental processing ability. So now you have the ability to think critically and get out of tough situations again. And a 90-minute nap is going to give you a full sleep cycle. So now even our hormones are involved. Our cortisol levels will drop and our testosterone levels will increase, okay? That's what we want. That's going to be helpful. So Practice this stuff, guys. Get better, perform better. I promise you it'll work. Talk to you guys later.